Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video we'll be looking at Gyarados deck for the post-rotation. The Stilted Blast Gyarados, 30 damage plus 30 more for each energy you find in the top 7 cards, and that's pretty much it. The max damage output 240, with Round of Punishment we can add a couple more damage between turns to our opponent GX or EX Pokemons in play. Speaking about trainer cards, I'm running 4 copies of Custom Catchers, 2 copies of Pulp Pads so I can, recycle some of the supporter cards I discarded, 4 copies of Pokegear 3.0 so I can have much better chance to find exact supporter card that I need at a specific moment in game, 2 Shrines of Punishments, and then moving on to the supporter cards. This deck plays 4 copies of Crusher Wake, which says that you can discard 2 cards from your hand, and they needs to be water energies, and if you do that, you can search your deck for any 2 cards and put them in your hand. And I'm also running 4 copies of Green Exploration, which says that you can search your deck for up to 2 training cards, reveal them and put in your hand, which is also a good way to find, the Tensor Strategy, or maybe Professor Zelm Lecture, but the idea of this deck is to start with Professor Zelm Lecture turn 1, turn 2 to maybe have the option to use Crusher Wake for 2 energies in order to search your deck for Gyarados, and let's say maybe Tensor Strategy, so if you get knockout, you can turn 2 use Tensor Strategy and maybe use advantage of those greens and multiple greens and the Crusher Wakes. And yeah, also 24 water energies are going to be included in this deck. It's a little bit clunky. It's not as it should be. Again, this deck is still missing some good cards, even for the post-rotation, but it's always good to see some cool new decks. So yeah, this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So see you in the game. Alright, so I didn't want the coin flip, and that means that I'm starting second. I would prefer to go first, especially if I can play Professor Zelm Lecture at my turn 1, so I can turn 2 be focused on, let's say, some sort of Tensor Strategy combo or something like that. And look at this. Finishing combo, we all know how strong that card really is. So yeah, it's gonna be really tough to play versus Hitmontop, especially if I'm gonna have like only 3 Magikarps in play. For now, I'm just gonna go with Energy Attachment, and probably I'm just gonna pass my turn. I'm gonna keep that Pokegear 3.0 for a couple more moments in my hand, and I'm looking forward to use it at my turn 2. Spinning attack for 50, and I'm knock it out. So, time for the Magikarp. I need just 2 energies as a top deck, and what a nice top deck that was. It was another Gyarados. If I can find some sort of Tensor Strategy, that would be awesome. Not the Brock's great, but I guess I'm gonna keep it into my hand. Green Exploration for let it be, Crusher Wake, and some sort of the Tensor Strategy for the following turn. Alright, now I'm gonna attach my energy, Stilted Blast. 3 energies, that's more than enough for the knockout. 120. Hitmontop has been knocked out, and we are both equaled by the prize cards, meaning that I can't use advantage of my Tensor Strategy. There is Escape Rope, which means that I'm gonna let my opponent maybe I can let him knock my Magikarp out, so I can be in a position to use the Tensor Strategy. That is my strategy here, so I can try to set up a little bit more if it's possible somehow. And there's another switch, so he didn't find himself a energy card. That's the only reason why he decided to basically retreats. Alright, I'm gonna grab myself another Gyarados, and you gotta be kidding me that I misclicked. I didn't grab myself another card here. With the Crusher Wake, Distorted Blast, 3 energies. There we go, that's another 120 damage knockout versus Hitmontop. And I'm not anymore in the range of being able to use my Lieutenant Surge strategy. However, there is Professor's Kukui. And having 3 Gyarados in play at this moment, I think that's pretty much it. So I just need a good combination of the cards, and I don't need to worry too much. Alright, so with the Brooks Grit, I'm looking forward to recycle back some of the energies, so I have even greater chance to hit for more damage with this Tilted Blast. Pulpet and Shrine of Punishment being discarded. But I hit for 180, which is insane amount of the damage. And there is another Crusher Wake, but no sign of the water energies in my hand. Hit and Run a Hitmonchan can swing for pretty much knockout here, 70 damage. Alright, and Hitmontop's being promoted in the front. Perfect. Water energy is a top deck. Green Exploration. Looking forward to grab myself, let's say Shrine of Punishment for now, and 1 copy of Pokegear 3.0. So I want to thin my deck as much as possible, so I can have the best possible chance to hit the combination of the cards that I really need. And that's the energies. There we go, 210. I lost another Pulpet, so I don't have any Pulpet left. But I should be fine here, I guess, because I think there is no way that my opponent can actually win this game. Maybe I'm completely wrong, maybe I'm not, but if he can't take the knockout this turn, and basically he can't, I don't see how he can actually win the game, because I have 1 more Gyarados on the bench. Green Exploration, so I can grab myself a pair of custom catchers, and that pair of custom catchers will be used for the knockout, hopefully versus Hitmonchan. Yep, 7 energies is a top deck. There we go, 240, and I think pretty much 90% of the cards remaining in my deck are just water energies. And with that being said, I even have Crusher Wake. In worst possible scenario, I can grab myself another Magikarp if it's necessary. And will there be enough for the special combo? Unfortunately not, so that's the GG. Yeah, he couldn't find energy card, and yeah, that's it. That's the GG. 7-minute game, as it should be. Alright, so starting second, and at least I have 2 copies of Magikarp. Top decking Crusher Wake in this scenario would be the best possible option. Alright, gonna play versus Charizard, so I guess I have luck here to play versus weakness. But it really doesn't matter, because Gyarados can hit heavy, it can go for 240 easily. And all I really need here is just good, strong top deck that is not, let's say, another energy or something like Brooks Grit. Alright. High Heat Blaster can go for 50 with another energy in my opponent's hand, and that can be easily knockout. I hope that he don't have another energy available in the hand, so I can maybe, nope. Ha, even worse, he have Lily for 6. Alright, well play. High Heat Blast, 110. Magikarp's being knocked out. Time for another one. Okay, this is literally the only thing that I can do, and then I can play Pulpet and hope to find something with the custom catcher, and something needs to be some sort of the Magikarp. Well, Pokegear, unfortunately, not good here. If I was able to maybe play that Latent Surge before and then find Professor Zelm, that would be it. But yeah, even versus weakness, I couldn't do too much because I didn't find a way to set up. And that's the downside of the deck. I also need to show you that if you break with the hand, literally you're gonna lose. Alright, so this is best possible opening hand for Magikarp deck. Literally Crusher Wake starting with 2 copies of Water Energies. So you can grab another Magikarp and maybe Green Exploration for the following turn. Or even if you get, you know, a little bit more luckier to top deck another Magikarp, then Green and Lutenser strategy, obviously. Okay, so there's a Nazball for my opponent. And still he is trying to search his deck for a Pokemon. Just wondering which Pokemon he will get. Alright, Zoroark and Greninja. Tag team. And there is Mystery Treasure. For Poipole. Alright. Alright, 2 Poipoles, and the last card in his hand is Lily for 8. Pretty much best possible setup for him, no doubt about that. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna need Miracle here in order to win this game. No question about that. Really solid, strong top deck is all I really need. So hopefully that can work for me. Green Exploration as the top deck. Well, that's a very nice top deck, to be honest. So I'm gonna throw 2 energies in order to grab Magikarp and let's say Lutenser strategy. So I'm preparing the turn 2. And it's not that I need to attach energy somewhere, but what if I attach energy, or what if I just keep my energy in my hand? I'm gonna rather keep energy into my hand, because if I use Lutenser strategy, if I probably lose my Magikarp, then I can grab with green, let's say another Crusher Wake and let's say something else. So that can work better for me, I guess. Alright, energy with the Naganandel. And there's the Cynthia. Okay. So what I'm gonna do next if my opponent can't knock my Magikarp out? It's easy. I'm gonna play Green Exploration, and I'm gonna grab myself Crusher Wake and another Green Exploration. And of course I'm gonna attach energy from my hand to active Magikarp, and I will try to find 1 energy as a top deck in order to knock my opponent Mew out. That's the strategy, and that's the part of the plan. Ooh, there's the black market. Alright, so I'm also gonna need to discard this black market somehow from play. Choice helmet as well. Ha, you gotta be kidding. Why the let loose in the world? So this let loose can actually change the course of the game dramatically. And probably it will. Okay, sort of. Luckily I find the Gyarados, so that's okay, but it's so unfair to be honest. It is so damn unfair to be honest. To still, I don't know why people still attempt to play non-post rotation builds on the TCGO. I don't know why, but I guess it's okay. Alright, so Dark Pulse so far hitting for 120. One more energy is all my opponent needs. And he have option to get that energies in play. And of course the let loose just destroys me completely. So I guess there's no point playing and testing the decks online and showing to you, because as long as there's a player that's gonna play non-post rotation deck, you're not gonna stand a chance to win it. And it's just waste of time, in my opinion. Really it is. Really it is. Another Greninja and Zwarg. And Mystery Treasure. Alright. Mystery Treasure. For another Naganandel, obviously. Nope, for the Tapu Lele instead. Yeah, he doesn't need another Naganandel because he already have another one on the bench that can use that energy. He can use Charge Up for that energy reroll. Alright. Time to promote Magikarp in the front. Yeah, there's a Crusher Wake as a top deck, which is a really interesting top deck. And I guess I can just grab Gyarados and well, I guess I'm gonna risk. We're here to play. Pulpad for 2 Crusher Wakes, and then Custom Catcher for 3. I need energy. There it is. Maybe I get lucky with that. This Tilted Blast. Alright. Hitting for 150. Not that bad. Solid output. Solid damage output. And still, I need Shrine of Punishment as a top deck. There is another Naganandel, but yeah, that let loose Marshadow actually won game for my opponent, no doubt about that, because my hand was very good. There was like, I had in my hand pretty much Crusher Wake. I also had that Green Exploration, 2 energies and Gyarados, and he decided to play a Let Loose, and that Let Loose simply... Oh, there's even Ace Roller. Yeah, GG. I can't stand a chance versus those cards. It's just simply impossible to beat the deck with so many cards like, you know, Ace Roller, like Marshadow. That is just impossible. And probably he also plays Guzma. And I need, even if I can find as a top deck, I don't know what I need to top deck, literally. A Brogue Script. Seriously, like. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, that this is the GG. I can just pass my turn. Yeah, I mean, I can't win this game anymore. It is just impossible for me to win this game. Literally, it is impossible. I mean, it is impossible. There's no way that you can win this game in this position. No Rescue Stretcher, no Ultra Ball, no Nazball, no Brooklyn Hill. No option to search your deck for a Pokemon without having, you know, Shrine of Punishment, but a little bit too late. Okay. I think it would be much interesting to see Magikarp that says that you don't need to flip a coin, but you have ability which says that if you have Pokemon in your discard pile, you can flip a coin, and if you get heads, you can evolve, and then you can still also use the attack, because Magikarp is just too weak. 30 HP, it can be easily knocked out, it does not have any good or strong attack, and yeah. It is how it is. That is the knockout, unfortunately. We got Greninja and Dark Pulse for 240, and that's the GG. Well, I guess I helped a little bit at least with the deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos as always. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and that's it. There is the deck list once again for the Magikarp and Gyarados. Still needs to be improved, I guess. Maybe some new cards will help this deck to be a little bit better, but for now, it is how it is. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.